Welcome and thank you for joining. I'm Ezekiel. In this video I will illustrate to you the importance of physical training and different examples. Also I will tell you why you should always pick weight that you can easily manage. Welcome. But first, what is depression? Have you ever heard about it? Have ever come across someone with a state of depression? Depression is the most common psychiatric disorder and the one that produces the greatest functional disability. The symptoms encompasses depressive mood, lack of motivation, feeling of guilt, low self-esteem, sleep and appetite changes, minimum energy, lack of ability to concentrate, and suicidal thoughts. All of this overwhelms all those who suffer from it and deprives them from carrying out their daily tasks in a normal manner. A person who exercises experiences euphoria, well-being, and analgesia, highly desirable effects to fight depression. This is explained by the secretion of endorphins, chemical substance produced by our bodies during physical exercise. Exercise increases concentrations of serotonin, norepinephrine, and dopamine neurotransmitters that facilitate physical and psychological well-being. The majority of the medications designed to placate the symptoms of depression promote the internal secretion of those chemical substance. Know this, research shows that regular, recreational physical activity of any intensity reduces symptoms of depression. Patients who remained inactive in their spare time had twice the probability of suffering depression than those who were active in their leisure time. But note, exercise is best when the person performing it chooses the intensity. And again, always try to have exercise in the company of others. Before we continue, kindly like and subscribe. Stress has become a part of contemporary life. When stress builds up and no actions are taken, you will have headaches, indigestion, decrease of libido, neck and back pain, and insomnia, anxiety, apprehension, irritability, sadness, negativity and lack of motivation. Stress causes great unrest in the body. When employing physical exercise against stress, you should choose a type of activity that involves the body as well as the mind. When exercise is rhythmic and continuous, a person can continue to fixate his or her mind on various sources of stress and not manage to avoid it. But be careful. Ask first if it's your first time in the gym. Many are torn between the choice of machines that come with weights attached on rods or pulleys and the option of free weights like dumbbells. There is nothing that favors one or the other. The idea is to use the option that best serves each person. Free weights resemble real life more than machines, and they exercise the muscles and joints in a way that is similar to the resistance offered by real life objects. Also, they are so affordable and versatile. Note: it is easier to persevere when one has the mechanism that regulate resistance, time, and range of motion that can be adjusted to precision. The machines can also turn out to be practical when working all muscles in one routine. In addition, they adjust to individual size, do not produce exhaustion, and can be effectively used for the development and improvement of very specific groups of muscles and even for rehabilitative purposes. There are some risks anyway. It is a good practice to be aware of any danger. The condition of mobile equipment should be carefully maintained. Loose joints, loosened floor attachment bolts, worn or frayed cables, torn or cracked grips among others. Also, to avoid being caught by any joint or mechanism of the machine's long hair should be pulled back. Muscle strength and endurance are very important components of one's physical condition. They are not areas to develop on a whim. They are truly a necessity, as they help to carry out daily activities efficiently, reduce the risk of accidents, and promote a better mood and a healthy self-esteem. Strength and endurance are distinct abilities. Strength refers to the power a muscle is able to exert in a precise manner. Endurance involves muscular ability to repeat a movement in a prolonged way. Both are connected, as endurance needs strength to maintain itself and strength needs endurance to repeat itself. Strength is centered on the use of much energy rapidly, and endurance uses energy for long duration. The loss of muscular mass is a reality that begins early in adulthood and must be compared with activities and appropriate exercises. There are 3 ways to increase strength. One is weightlifting. It is the classic method of increasing muscular strength. 2 sessions of weightlifting that do not exceed 70% of maximum individual strength are recommended, lifting 8 to 12 times. Rest for a few seconds and repeat the series 1 or 2 additional times. Exercise that take advantage of bodily weight. Exercise with the use of machines or equipment. Strength training does not occur naturally with many individuals' sedentary lifestyle. For that reason, a deliberate effort must be made to develop strength in the muscles that are not used in daily life. Warm up and cool down as part of a regular routine. Between 5 and 10 minutes of warm up before a session and cool down with stretching at the end of it are recommended. Do not be overly concerned about the heaviness of the weights. The important thing is the way movements are executed, which should be slow and uniform when lifting and lowering, targeting the specific groups of muscles that are being worked on in each exercise. Use the weights that you are able to control, not those that control you because they are too heavy. You should count 3 seconds during lifting and 3 seconds during lowering. Pay attention to breathing. Exhale as you work against resistance and inhale as you release strength. Increase the heaviness of the weight or resistance in the right amount. A good way to know the right amount is to choose a weight that allows a muscle to feel tired after 2 sets of repetitions, yet without exhaustion it. If you hardly notice exhaustion, increase the weight. Be balanced. Work on the jaw muscles 2 or 3 times per week, offering each muscle the opportunity to exert strength, each session or every other session. Lastly, give your muscles the necessary rest. Strength training produces tiny tissue ruptures that, as they self-repair, make muscles stronger and more voluminous. However, for this to occur, it is necessary to allow adequate rest, at least 48 hours between training sessions. Before we continue, kindly like and subscribe. Thank you. If you want to increase endurance, do this. Endurance is the ability of maintaining exertion in a continuous manner. Generally, the development of endurance is associated with aerobic activities that prepare an athlete to endure fatigue, physical stress, and pain in the midst of a demanding sports event. Protect your heart. Any continuous physical exercise has the capability to promote cardiac health. However, the heart should not be subjected to excessive stress. Always keep in mind your physical fitness and age for the heart to work a reasonable pace, between 60 and 70% of your maximum ability. Keep yourself hydrated. Drink water before and during the session, particularly in warm weather. Also, drink water at the end of the physical activity to replenish fluid loss. Take as many measures of precaution as possible. Allow me remind you that you must warm against an attitude that encapsulates risks. Many times, workout machines have been used to enhance ego, to boast about an extremely muscular figure, and to become obsessed with such an idea by devoting excessive time and effort to them. We do not share this philosophy. More precisely, we understand that a balance must be maintained between life's functions and activities, utilizing the machines as a tool for health and well-being, and not for vanity. Kindly watch the next video and learn the more benefits of physical exercise. This hardcore gym is located in Siaya Town, Western Kenya. Training here is 50 Kenya shilling per day. The trainers are warm and welcoming. Come and experience the best training of your life in Siaya, Kenya. Kindly watch the next video and learn the more benefits of physical exercise.